up, everybody? So this is kind of a channel update real quick. Hopefully we can make it through the video without Lily getting upset. It's Daddy and Lily night. I'm babysitting. But anyway, is it considered babysitting if you're watching your own kid? Anyway, I just wanted to kind of keep you all up to speed with what I've been up to. I've been creating new lectures for my course Code Node, which is available through a subscription plan, but I also have been making some free content. I just haven't been putting it on YouTube. So if you're interested in this little mini course I have put together, Problem Solving with JavaScript, it's targeted towards people that have taken Colt Steele's Web Developer Bootcamp, or really just anyone that's struggling with how to write functions, how to solve some... What? You want this? The back scratcher? How to solve algorithms, fairly simple ones, but the methods that I teach in this miniature course are ones that you can take with you to be able to go on to solve more complex problems. Don't put that in your mouth. Ew. So, in any event, I'll put the link for this in the description below. You can check it out. If you didn't know already, DevSprout has some other free courses. You can get them from the homepage at devsprout.io. And then, of course, if you're interested in some more technical and advanced content, you can check out Code Node, available via one of the membership plans from $5 to $10 a month. I even have an automation course that I'm working on right now that does some automation with Python, and that's a part of the $10 subscription plan for DevSprout. In any event, I'll put those links in the description below. As far as things that are coming up in the future, I've been working on a notifications version of Yelp Camp, and I know a lot of people have been asking for push notifications specifically. So the thing you have to understand is push notifications are simply it's like a feature in Chrome and a couple other modern browsers that allows you to basically send notifications to a user via their desktop from an application like Chrome when they're not online or when they're not on a website. So you've probably seen it with like Facebook or something like that. Don't put that in your mouth. Let's get you something else to play with. This marker. Yeah, hopefully you don't get it open. Oh, you're happy, huh? So basically, it's a way to do notifications for things like progressive web apps. If you know about those, basically that's just kind of where the direction of the web is going right now. But kind of like a mobile first type of thing, an offline type of thing where websites act more like mobile applications. And you got the marker open. Okay, let's close that. Let's try something else. How about this game camera? Look at that. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so it's back on topic. So for something like Yelp Camp, which many of you are coming from Colt Steele's Web Developer Bootcamp, and you've done Yelp Camp, and you've come to my channel because of all the refactoring videos that I have, push notifications don't really make sense unless you have a underlying notification system in place, which would involve planning out and figuring out how you're going to generate notifications to begin with. Like, what are you notifying the user about? Is it an admin who gets notifications based on users creating new posts or perhaps new comments or both? Is it a user that's a fun noise. Here, you want my phone? Ooh, phone. 1.5 years and you already know that word. Is it the users who are following one another? So you're following a post and you get notifications anytime the post has a new reply. Are you following, or like a new comment? Are you following other users so you just get a notification anytime they have a comment or a post? So it gets kind of complex. And so I am working on that sort of thing for Yelp Camp, but it could be a little while just because it's probably not going to be a quick little 15 or even a 30-minute video. It's probably going to need to be a course. It'll be broken up into multiple videos, so like a miniature course or a series, whatever you want to call it. But it's going to be a handful of videos because you have to cover things like setting up, creating the overall design of how things are going to work, what the relationships are going to be between different entities. The questions that I was asking a moment ago, like, why do you get notifications? Like, who gets notifications? And so that's a lot of extra stuff that needs to be added into the application. And there's some concepts in there that have to be understood beforehand, like how to use WebSockets, how do WebSockets work with your application, how to do background jobs, because you can't really put everything on that single process. You have to do a lot of that stuff in the background, otherwise your web application becomes very slow. How to use these web workers, how to use push notifications in the browser, some of these more modern features. So it's a lot of different stuff that has to work together and a lot of planning that goes into it. So yes, I am listening to you all when you say you want notifications or push notifications, but I just want to let you know that it's not as simple as you may think. So it could be a little while before we get that created. If you want to start working on this stuff on your own, I highly encourage that. I think it's a good way to learn, is to go out and figure things out. In fact, that's what I'm doing with a lot of this stuff, because although I have a pretty high level or advanced knowledge of JavaScript in Node, a lot of these concepts I just haven't fooled with them. So I have to take the time to pick them up and figure out how they all work together. So if you want to learn push notifications, I highly recommend Brad Traversy's recent video on his YouTube. I'll link to it below. He talks about push notifications, and it's really simple. The application he builds, basically he just gets it set up. So there's no like, this is a full-blown application where there's a relationship between a user and a post, or a user and another user, and you're following them for their post, nothing like that. You're simply just getting a notification to show up on the window. And the other thing I would do kind of as pre-work to get a better understanding for these tutorials that will come out in the future from me is take some time and learn about WebSockets. So go to Socket.io, build their simple chat application, and then try to extend their chat application with the knowledge that you gain from that. And so there's a lot of homework I'm kind of giving you, but that's all to say that there will be some content in the near future for notifications. And also I'm including not only that, but a lot of other cool stuff in my Code Node course. So if you're interested in learning more advanced topics like that, definitely check out the course. Again, it's available via a cheap monthly membership. You cancel at any time. Link in the description below for that. So I think that sums everything up. I do have one video that I'm still editing, but will be published here pretty soon. You just hit me with the marker, baby. It's a interview of a student from the Web Developer Bootcamp, and an application, a real-world application that he made with his knowledge from the bootcamp with no prior experience, that's actually being used by a lot of people in the public. And it's got a really great use case, and it's just a really cool idea overall. So that interview will be coming out soon, so look forward to that. And of course, in the near future after that, some notification stuff. So any thoughts, comments, would love to hear from you down below. Other than that, thanks so much for your support and for watching this video, and we'll see you in the next one.